DC Comics confirms that their new Superman, Jonathan Kent, son of Clark Kent, is attracted to men. The confirmation came after DC Comics artist former DC Comics artist, he's no longer there, Ethan Van Sciver scooped that DC Comics would make Superman gay in the current Superman, Son of Kal-El series. In his video back in August, Van Sciver said, so anyway, Clark Kent is going bye-bye and they're going to replace him with Jonathan Kent. Then they're going to announce Jonathan Kent is gay, so Superman is effectively gay. Well, you were wrong, Ethan. He's bisexual, you bigot. It's sarcasm. Jonathan Kent did indeed replace Clark Kent with Superman in Superman 32 after John and Superman defeated the Shadow Breed. I guess he's looking kind of fabulous here. Maybe they did tease it. I didn't read these comics. No one did. Superman is a dead character. Some part of this culture got so morally bankrupt that we started to keep saying, well, Superman could never exist. He's too moral. Something about how, and this happened maybe late 2000s. Everything got dark and edgy and gritty, early 10s. And it was like, no, he's too moral. And so it became more interesting to see either directly a evil him by like Injustice or another alternate universe, or a mock version of an evil him. And I guess when I really think about some of that, that actually starts in the early 2000s with comics like The Boys and Invincible as in their comic form. And then now we see that trend is still continuing with those things in their current property form with The Boys and Invincible. It's the evil Superman gimmick. We want to see Superman evil. We want to see a bad Superman. We want to see a dark Superman, Injustice. We can't believe in truth, justice, in the American way. You just don't believe in that anymore. That's fake. That was the fake part. That became the fake part of Superman. We can believe a man could fly. We could believe a man could be hit by a train, more powerful than a locomotive, leap tall building with a single bound. We could believe that, but to have that morality, to have that power and do that with it, that became the unbelievable part for a lot of the writers and the creatives, let alone the fans. And that destroyed Superman to me. So with this is just gimmicks to resurrect it. So I wish the son of Kal-El well, you bigots. At the end of the day, Superman tells John, next time you wonder if you measure up, just think of yourself just as the son of Superman. Know that you're the Superman whom all superheroes will be measured one day. The Superman I aspire to be. In Superman, Son of Kal-El #5, which is due out in November, DC Comics confirms Superman will be attracted to men by sharing preview images for the upcoming issue. One shows Kent kissing a reporter named Jay Nakamura. They always make it an ethnic gay man. I say usually they turn a black man gay because they do. They do it to the other races too. Sorry, Jay Nakamura. In a blog post, DC Comics explains, just like his father before him, John Kent has fallen for a reporter. Oh, Lord. After striking up a friendship with reporter Jay Nakamura, he and John became romantically involved in the pages of Superman, Son of Kal-El, #5. Writer Tom Taylor, so he's the guy who ultimately made this decision. Dark Knights of Steel, and artist John Timms from Harley Quinn. The ad following scene with Superman mentally and physically burns out for trying to save everyone. Jay is there to care for the Man of Steel. Not only they share an image of Kent kissing Nakamura, they all also be able to cover up by Travis Moore and Tamora Bonvillain with Kent kissing Nakamura, leaning in to kiss Nakamura, marked up with the DC Pride logo. Another cover by Enhik Lee shows Nakamura and Kent sitting side by side. It also features another DC Pride logo. You know what's weird? Okay, they made this individual Asian, but they didn't draw them to be Asian. I'm not trying to deep dive, but there's something to this logic, man. There's something to this agenda, man. My theory is that they're the supremacist istophobes, right? That's my theory. That's been my long-standing theory. Like they actually hate all the groups they just try to champion. And they do things, and maybe it's just incompetence, because these guys, especially when you're talking about a lot of these major comic artists and writer, a lot of it's rushing, a lot of it's, hey, I'm writing this, and this, I'm drawing this, and this. We're just trying to get this shit in and out, get these checks, and keep it moving. Where they do all sorts of promotional gimmicks. In this case, it's the content itself. They'll do a bunch of not alt covers, but alternate covers, variant covers. Over the years in this industry, it probably won't surprise you to hear I've heard queer characters and storylines rejected. I feel like it was letting people down every time I let this happen. Oh boy, you got to do this pander. Maybe it's truth. I'm not going to just throw it out. It very well could be truth to it. We're in a different place, and we're a different and much more welcome place than we were 10 or even 5 years ago. When I was asked if I want to write a new Superman with a new #1 for the DC universe, I knew replacing Clark Kent with another, oh boy, straight white savior. He's not, I mean, he's Kryptonian, so he's not like European. Could be a real opportunity missed. I've always said everyone needs heroes, and everyone deserves to see themselves in their heroes. Today's Superman is the strongest superhero on the planet. Is coming out. Or today's Superman, the strongest superhero on the planet, is coming out. He added. So I reject this based upon how terrible they are writing. Like, I don't want to be represented in any comics unless I write them. And even then, I'll probably screw it up myself. But no, I don't ever want to be represented in any way because they like I said, they just emasculate black men most of the time. They represent us. At least just speaking for myself. I don't want the representation because you guys just use it as a gimmick and it's usually not done well. So I don't want to do that. I think the representation is a myth. I think I was able to like superheroes regardless of their race or gender if they were interesting, or characters regardless of their race or gender if I liked them. I don't think you need it to have exact clones of yourself as a superhero in order to like it. I don't believe that. And I'm not sure if any of you guys do or anyone watching this playback or clip. But I don't. I genuinely don't. And I again, rather it not happen with all the pandering and just the way we're portrayed, because it's from this like really disturbing fantasized slant that I'd rather never ever be represented by. Because no group is a monolith, firstly. No group. You can't take a group of people and get them to agree on the same pizza. Some of them may be lactose intolerant, can't even eat pizza. I could go through the rest of the article, but I think you guys get it, right?